Before we start this video, there are some miscellaneous clips of new content I have not been able to put anywhere else until now. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm speedrunning back to Noelle, but it's midnight. I'm trying to do this at night. I'm not really supposed to be talking right now, but I found this new scene here. If you go down here, there is just Elphys and Toriel chilling. And how is Chris doing? Oh, asking about me. How am I doing, Elphys? They're great, Tori. First name basis. Nickname even. One of my favorite students, a real star. Is she buttering me up? Or her up? Oh, how wonderful. They have not been up to anything strange? No, they've been... I'm standing right here. They're normal. Well, that is relieving. I have just been a little concerned lately. Well, I have been doing some strange things. Just lately. You take it easy too, Alphys. I am always cheering you on, alright? Thanks? No, that was more confident. Thanks. Can't let Mom figure out you're balancing a giant trash orb. Why not? I wanna... She's running around the corner. And Alphys saw me carrying it, but she didn't. That's a joke. I got it. Yeah, I never thought to come back down here. But yeah, new stuff. Okay, what if I call her right in front of her face? Oh, excuse me. I seem to be receiving a phone call. Chris? What is it, honey? Oh, not this again. Why does Chris keep doing this? What? You are normal. Toriel, I am extremely normal. Could you explain what you mean by that? Chris, don't give the phone to me. Oh, you are going to the library later. Well, thank you for telling me this time. Have a nice time. Chris is a very interesting child. What if I do it again? You know I have to. Chris, do not worry about the library. I am worrying about library. If we try and go back before Ralsei shows us our rooms... Hey, let me look at my freaking room for a sec. Damn, all you want to do is run off and steal a cake. How did you know? Is that projection? Yes, that's something that Susie used to do a lot of in Chapter 1, and still does to some extent. I just realized, is this gonna be canon for Chapter 3? Is there gonna be like a canon route where Burley is just dead? What's gonna happen to Ralsei and Susie? Are they gonna get frozen too by Noelle? Is Noelle gonna be like the final boss? Is the robot face Noelle thing gonna happen somehow more or less? What's Queen gonna do? Can we go back here? Yeah, I figured there should be something blocking us, because that would break the game if we could go back that far. What's in here again? This is a shortcut to Spamton's thing, isn't it? Spamton? Wait, what? Spamton is all over the paintings. He, like, took over. Wait. I thought Queen took over the castle. I'll go back there. I thought Queen took over the Queen. Mug, speak. I thought Noelle took over the castle, but no. Apparently it's Spamton that took over. Wait, what is Spamton? Like, Spamton sold us a ring. What? Did he, like, use the money and somehow... That's blocked? Yeah, we can't go in there, can we now? Whoa, you saucy little sponge, you! Don't badge in when a man is changing forms. Wait! 1 second. Is that my esteemed customer? Thanks to you and that little Hochi Mama, I am living big. Huh? I'm not sure how what exactly happened with Spamton. Soon I'll have everyone in the city eating right out of my... I sure hope no one seals the fountains around now. I sure hope. Because he couldn't go down there by himself, because like the yeah, the reason he couldn't go there to that body himself was because everyone here would attack him, right? Like all the swatchlings, but they're all blocked in here because of Noelle, I think. So Spamton is now opportunistically going to his body and switching forms. Also, I used to think that, yeah, I'm stalling for a bit, but I'm talking myself, so give me a sec. Can I go here? I used to think that Spamton and that Dark Salesman was two separate characters, but no, I talked to my friend, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same character. The Dark Salesman that took over, like, Spamton's body. Yeah, Spamton found that robot body, and that's how it all happened. I thought the robot buggy was like a separate thing that like Mike made, and then yeah, no, I complicated it way too much. Should I fight the mouse wheel? Anyway, the thing we have to worry about is I think my headcanon for Spamton was wrong and probably not accurate, and also should we fight? Should we? Well, I mean, there's no reason to fight. That's never been a part of this run, right? So let's capture the mice. Yeah, whoa, so much fun, so funny, mouse. Yeah. Mouse Trio ran out of mice. Wait, that's new. Oh yeah, because pacifistically you would have a task manager come here and help, but that can't happen now. Well, so not only did Spamton took over, presumably he also had enough time to switch all the paintings around. So what happened to Queen? What's up with her? Is she like fighting Spamton right now or something? Is she fighting Noelle? I don't know what's happening. What is this? Whoa, whoa! Okay, this is clearly Spamton's influence somehow. Peepus, is this its own enemy? Are you serious? Check. That's action. Okay. R action. The original. The original and invasive species of freshwater clam. 1873 like this. What? See, it's a clam. Nothing happened. Whoa! Whoa. So, slightly scared. It didn't scare me, like startle me, alright? Okay. So yeah, Spamton. Oh, darn it. I might as well defend. It's gonna explode anyway, isn't it? Freaking Peepus. Beepus. Peepus with a P or a B. Yeah, Toby Fox loves that joke. Oh god. I'm gonna be here for a while if I keep doing that. Let's take it easy. Pixel perfect. What? Seriously again? Can we not? I'm jump cutting all this out because we're gonna be here for a while if I trigger all of them. Oh, it's an actual maze. Okay, well, let's go as far up as we can so we can see the exit at least. Never mind, that was a simple maze. There's nothing to the left there, is there? Let me check. There could be treasure chest, okay, it's possible. Nah, I don't see anything. I was not expecting to get more Spamton content. I was pretty sure that was completely finished. Ah, this is where we, Oh! This is the moment where we were riding the cart with the dog and crashing through everything, but now the cart is gone and it's just, Peepus, I guess. Nothing but Peepus as far as the eye can see. Let's start holding up. Yeah, it's possible. Let's see. Oh! It's speeding up! No! Spamton, we're buddy. We are buddies. We're pals. Oh, it's Peepus on wheels! Did you see that? Yeah, I'm being railroaded. That's a typical of these alternate features, alternate paths. But I am very curious to see if this path is it gonna be canon. One of the canon paths. Like once the chapter ends and chapter 3 begins, you know, 5 years from now, are we just gonna have like no Birdly at all? Like an I don't want to say evil, but an evil Noelle, I guess. Like I mean, she's more or less becoming evil, right? I don't want to say it in like binary, simple terms like that, but I don't think it's inaccurate, per se. Yeah. Oh, it's like Ralsei can touch these two, and that's annoying, because remember when originally my first playthrough I tried avoiding the vases that were originally here to see if there was like a reward? There wasn't. Yeah, Ralsei can trigger the vases / the Peepus as well, which is annoying. Anyway, we made it past it. Is the Queen statue still here? Yeah, it's still good. Hey, task manager. What's up with you? Yeah, you just chilling? Like, we don't have to fight, do we? This isn't like a fight run, it's like a freeze run. So yeah, let's do it pacifistically, I guess, for now. Task manager makes a list of her outfits for the next year. She only has one outfit. Sufficiently organized run. Yeah, I'll skip. I mean, I've always been skipping stuff if it's old. I'm trying not to show off repeat content like that. Yeah, nothing changed. Same as always. Yeah, I could have fought, but why would I, right? So let's at least try and keep some, how do I say this? Levity, not levity, that's not the word. Some goodness. This is all the same. Spamton didn't make this more difficult, huh? Like the spooky teacup ride in the dungeon that we saw. No, coffee or like, chocolate drink or whatever that was last time? No tea? Alright. I see how it is. It's all serious now, huh? And we're back here. This is, remember this? Oh, this is where they looked at the movie, the 3 Swatch links. And this is where Birdly would show up and start his plan. Should I even bother? I mean, might as well. I guess we're still recruiting you. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, I'm actually taking some damage from this stuff as well. I'm still not perfectly playing. Yeah, the game is giving us the chance to recruit these enemies. That's what it's doing. Because some of those enemies are one-time enemies. That's why we see Where, Wire, and Task Manager. Because if... Yeah, we can't see them in this path because it's all like messed up and creepy. So they're still giving us an option to spare them if we want to recruit them. So this run, I think, does have the possibility to be canon. Oh my god. I can't imagine how Chapter 3 will change from the regular Chapter 3 if we do this. Is it all blocked off? No? Ah, yes, de facto blocked off still. Hey, where's the lever? The lever should not have gone away. That should still be there, you know? Alright, let's proceed. We are very close. This is it. This is Queen. Yeah. Uh-huh. Queen's fight. Hey, it says this is Noelle's room. Ah, well, she shouldn't be in there, right? Chris, let's go in and save her. Or she should. I don't know. Where else is she? Where is she? I'm getting a feeling she's like she didn't take over the castle. I don't know. And, you know, teach her not to get in our way. Whoa, that's rude. Susie. Chris? Fine, I'll do it myself. Oh my god, Chris. They're gonna confront Noelle in that state of hers. What is gonna happen? I am supposedly, as Chris, I'm on Noelle's side. Like, there's literally no way we're gonna, like, kill freaking Susie or Alcee. They're way too major. Like, Birdly, no offense, Birdly, but he's like a sort of minor-ish character compared to, you know, the main four. Oh, she went in alone. That's... I don't feel good about this. Chris. Don't you wonder how they're doing it there? Okay, we're gonna do the Ralsei. Let's magically see what they're doing despite the fact we have no eyes on what's in there. Ralsei loves doing this. Oh. I said, don't you wonder how Noelle and Susie are doing? I'm just not responding at all, huh? I get a feeling Chris thinks they already know what's happening in there. Oh no. You better not touch Susie, Noelle. Just saying. You're right, Chris. It has only been 30 seconds. I'll wait a minute first. Or it has been 30 seconds. Okay, Ralsei just fell asleep. We're just staring at... Okay, she's still fine. Alright, let's go. She's happy too. What? I think there's only one way that she would be this happy. Huh? Wait. We were supposed to... Hey, let's go. Wait, Susie. What happened in there? I get a feeling I know what happened in there. So Noelle is gaining a lot of confidence, huh? What would Noelle do, theoretically, if she had a lot of confidence and she had a room alone with Susie? You know, you get where I'm going with this. What do you mean what happened? In there with Noelle. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Nothing at all? Just told her everything is a dream. Now she's feeling better. Yeah. Man, this is complex. It's not as simple as, oh, well, we made Noelle evil. Woo. No, it's more like we made her... What's the word for it? Super assertive? No, and let's go. Yeah. Psst, I'll tell you later, Chris. Hey! Yeah, as long as Susie's happy, right? Yeah. We made her stronger. Yeah, we made her stronger, sure. But like in a unconstructive way, I guess. We're not gonna go in there, are we? No. No, we're not. Okay, the only thing left to do is go fight Queen. Yeah, I don't think backtracking will really do anything. So, Susie, did your status change? Healing Master. No, that would have been a good time to change your status to something. Be creative. There's lots of options. Alright, those should all be the same, huh? So, we're gonna meet Queen and fight her. Burley won't be there. She'll try and, like, summon Burley as, like, her trump card. Like, oh, I captured Burley and now you will have to do what I say. But, like, yeah, blah. That won't work, will it? And that's where the other shoe will drop. Alright, hold on. Am I all set? Let's see. Talk to everyone. Give ring to Noelle. Check. Fire Birdly. Check. Never taken over an answer. Check. Go with Noelle. Do everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. I'm pretty sure I'm on a quote-unquote right path. I still see that pixel, by the way, right in front of me, right on top of me right now. And also notice the cutscene is not triggering because Queen is not here. Where is Queen? Oh, Quingy Wingy? Whatever King called you? What was it? Where are you? Are we legit just gonna skip past the whole Queen encounter? Yeah. Queen? There she is. Oh, phew. You're not, like, dead. The night. The roaring night. Today it deigned to create this world. I'll skip this if it's not different. Yeah, now that she says the word determination, in relation to what Noelle has been doing this whole time, well, I guess what Chris and Noelle have been doing. Yeah, it's a lot of, yeah, you know what I mean if you play Undertale. Noelle is missing. Yeah, she's not there at all. So now what? But here I am, still empty-handed in my quest. Yeah, her speech was all the same, talking about like the Roaring Night and how she determination, how she can like make a lightning of her own or something to like spread darkness everywhere. Noelle is in no condition to assist me now. Why? What exactly do you mean by that? She must rest. Okay, so she's not competitive. Why did she fight Birdly but not you? I don't get it. Like, she doesn't like you, right? And Bird Boy. She doesn't like Queen. At least initially she didn't. So she should fight Queen, but she fought Birdly instead. I mean, or like we forced her to fight Birdly. Is that what happened? I mean, yeah, she didn't want to. She told him to run away. So yeah, I guess I forced her to, huh? Alright, I get it. I searched for him for ages, but my sensors cannot detect him anywhere. I don't think your sensors can detect something that cold. Heat, thermal vision is what you have, huh? How thoughtful! You two have come to help. Chris, Susie, you have no idea what happened. Which one of you wants to be the new knight? Oh. Yeah, you don't know I'm the knight, huh? Get out of our way. Noelle needs to wake up. Wait, what? What do you mean, wake up? Wake? No, she already has awakened too much. Wait, what do you mean, wake up? You know it's not a dream. Let her close her eyes and sleep away. Wait, is she asleep? Into a darker dream. Okay, we're gonna fight Giga Queen again. And now she wants one of us to be the... Wait, what? She's just sleeping? Yeah, no, Susie did not just look at her sleeping for 10 minutes or whatever happened in there, right? I don't believe that. Now, which one of you wants to help me cover this world in darkness? Queen, why? Yeah, Rousey is just gonna like dispel her misinformation about what she thinks she's doing. Why do you want to unleash the Roaring Night so much, and we won't have to fight her because she will be like, oh wait, what I'm doing makes no sense. What is that? The roaring. Yeah, that. What is that? If too much darkness is released, titans will emerge from the fountain and destroy everything. All darkness will turn into statues, and lightners will be lost in eternal chaos. That's what his second prophecy was all about. Yeah, now she's like, oh no, I don't want that. Holy circuits, are you serious? You really didn't know that? No. So we just skipped the Queen boss fight entirely, and we're at the ending now, essentially, minus Birdly and Noelle. Well, my plans are shot. My one idea to help Noelle failed. Go ahead, Chris, seal the fountain. I will not stay in your way any longer. Okay, well, anything change here? Nope. I'm getting quick at checking that. You got nothing to say, huh? Yeah, I'm getting faster at checking menus. Chris, the fountain's right over there. Chris, please, go to the right. Stop going left. all right, let's go. I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly, I don't know what's up with Noelle. At all. I got nothing. Hey, wait. You don't have to, I mean, it doesn't have to be goodbye, you know? Error, I have no idea what you're talking about. We have our own dark world. You can stay there, you know? Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even get to meet Noelle again. Well, that's very kind of you, Susie. Hey, maybe you did learn some kindness. I'm glad none of this affected Susie or Alcee, the whole thing we did. I mean, they have no idea what even happened. Like, how can Noelle even face them? How can I face them? Really? After what we have done. Maybe. To Birdly, especially. I mean, not just Birdly, but like all the other monsters, the Addison. Fail an exception. Sweet in oh hell yeah.exe. Susie, I know you were a nice girl. Yeah, come with us, Queen. Let's go. Hey, I'm just Susie. You don't have to be a mean girl. You can drop the act. Chris, go in and seal the fountain. We'll still be by your side, you know, even if you don't. I'm gonna go see Noelle before you do that. Chris, I'll go tell Queen about town. Chris, I look forward to be your wacky roommate again. Oh, we're separating. That's always a hint. A story device. Amazing! So I can turn your castle into my mansion? Wait, I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. Chris, the fountain is waiting for you. Yeah, whenever the story splits up characters, that's for something special to happen. It's like, whoa! Wait, that was a glitch. That looks so creepy, but no, it was a glitch. My cursor was over a character that did not exist. What? Wait. What is this? This didn't exist before. A save point. That usually means boss fight. The only boss fight that makes any sense is Noelle. But, like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. What is happening? Alright. What is this? A vending machine or something? Pre-fountain refreshments. One bagel, yeah. That's so obviously a boss fight ahead. Hey, sound effects are back. Nice, thank you. Those are useful. Do I have enough healing items? No, I do not. See the bagels added to your items. All right, I'm picking up what you drop. What are you putting down? Boss fight is gonna happen. These healing items all suck. All right. What in the world? Like the whole robot face. Noelle having a robot face. Is that gonna be a thing ever? Okay, we're all alone. Oh, I should just shut up. I know, and just watch it happen. But that's not my style. I need to keep talking. I can't stop talking. It's a curse. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Not? Oh, who was that? Spamton? Oh, it is Spamton. What, we're gonna fight Spamton again? Let me say, thanks. Thanks to your total jackass stunts, I have become Neo. Okay, we're doing this again, but alone or not? And now it is my mansion, my city, my world. So why are you stealing the fountain? To be over at the good part. What are you doing? What are you, a game show host? Yeah, so you want to expand your world, take over, and now we are stopping your plans because we're going to seal this fountain and, you know, end this world. Ah, kid, forget it. I am an honest man. I'll let you pay your way out of this one. Pay. With your life? With your soul? With your rapidly shrinking life. Seriously? It's not gonna be a big shot again? I was not expecting to fight. This is kind of weird. Man, this will make literally no sense if you did the freeze route before you did the Spamton boss fights. Like, this would just be like, what the hell is going on? Or maybe you have to do the Spamton boss fight before you can start this route. That would make sense. I remember when you were just a lost little sponge, sleeping at the bottom of a dumpster. We're getting more Spamton lore. Are you serious? Are you talking about yourself? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, so is this gonna be more difficult or easier? I don't know. Spamton turns to the audience and laughs. Also, in Spamton's song, you can clearly hear vocals right now, right? Those are obvious. But there are also very subtle vocals. It's very subtle vocals that you can barely hear. Listening, not now. But yeah, it's extremely hard to hear, and some people have somewhat deciphered it, and it's actually really interesting. Let's see. Let's wait for the song. Here. Yeah, you hear it? Yeah, you can't make sense of it at all because it's way too mumbled. But like, let me find. My friends, they talked about this and they, yeah. All right, so apparently someone on YouTube tried to, slow down and like hear what is actually being said. And apparently it's something like, they're coming after me. Pick up the phone, Mike/Night. I can't wait/explain till you are alone. Pull the strings and make them ring. Until your heart can't stop breaking up. They're coming after me. Answer the phone, Mike. I can't wait till you're all alone. So yeah, it's like the Spamton, like just the one Spamton that exists, just like inside, just asking desperately for Mike to pick up the phone or something. It's just like creepy not creepy, like desperate messages inside of this song. But yeah, let's move on. Just wanted to let you know that. Fried Peepus, right, obviously, /check. What are we doing? You want to fight harder attack? Alright, so what are we doing, seriously? Wake up and taste the pain. I don't want to taste anything. I give you everything I had. My life advice. I told you 4 left and asked you buy or don't buy. I didn't mess this up, did I? Like, no, I didn't. Surely. You're making me think I messed this up, maybe, but I don't think I did, right? Yeah, when you said 4 left, you don't actually mean I messed this up, I hope. Festive Jig, yeah, Jig, there's no audience, but sure. Oh, that heals me. /, I guess, physical damage. Wait, so we have to fight him? I mean, yeah, even if it was done through an act, damage is still damage. Oh! Whoa! I give you my commemorative ring for the price of my favorite year. Oh, yeah. What was the commemorative ring? When did we get that? The price of my favorite year. Wait, what was that? What is the commemorative ring again? I don't remember, darn it. Heart attack. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is like roughly on the same difficulty as Jungle. It's not really that difficult. I think it's even easier now because we're only, with Chris and no one else. Alright, so that's... What the hell are we doing? And this is how you repay me. Treating me like DLC. What? 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 Are you serious? It's for you, Peepers. Let's go. Yeah, it's both of us seem the same so far. I'll skip ahead. / again. Are we trying? I don't know. Maybe it's just see the dialogue and then the battle will end. No, I get it. It's you and that Hochimama. Noelle, I guess. Well, I don't know what Hochimama is. Or is that queen you're talking about? You've been making, haven't you? Making what? What are you talking about? Yeah, let's push it back. Didn't really work, did it now? Smells like rounding glasses. Now let me just defend. Screw this. You've been making hyperlink block. Is the hyperlink block supposed to be an actual word? Like something you can actually put there? Or is it just like vague Spamton nonsense, Making, like what word could fit in there? Making what? I don't know. I can't think of anything. And now that you have your own supply, you don't need me. Commemorative ring. So something Spamton gave me that I now have myself. What? I don't know what you're talking about. If he's saying something concrete, then I am missing it. I don't know what he's referring to specifically. I need to heal. It's yeah, stage lights are wrecked. CD bagel, please. I was too trusting, too honest. I've always been a man of the pippets. A real pippets man. Toby! Let's keep healing. I should have known you would have used my ring for evil. I mean, you gave me the ring, and like, what, you didn't want me to do what I did with it? What did you want me to do with it? It seems like you had evil ideas. Oh, yeah. Oh, right, that's why I sold it to you. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So Spamton wanted Noelle to do whatever she did. They wanted us to do whatever we did. And, I don't know. This is good. My goodness, that was a lot of damage. Please, heal me. Don't actually die, Chris. You think making frozen chicken with your side chick. Wow, that's dark. It's gonna let you drink up that sweet, sweet freedom sauce. I'm not doing this to get freedom. I can go away whenever I want. More or less. I mean, all I have to do is make it here, right? And then just go back. I was expecting to fight Noelle or like something like that, or Queen. No, it's Spamton again. Yeah, I'm running on the assumption I have to exhaust his dialogue. That's why I'm not fighting or doing anything. Well, you're right, but don't blame me when you're crying in a broken home, wishing you let your old pal Spamton kill you. Yeah, afraid I'll end up like you, huh? Don't worry, I'm not. This attack is so difficult to kill me at 1 HP! Please heal me. Yeah, I might have to act. I don't know. Don't you want to be a bake shot? That sounds very generic. I think it might be looping now. Alright, I'll start attacking now, for real. I think that's what I have to do, right? Can a little sponge do this? Go gaga and die? What? What are you talking about, Spamton? Are you okay? Fry peepers. Recover the spirit peepers. Many people like this. Don't you want to be a big shot? Yeah, I've reached the looping part of his fight. Keep slashing away. Breaking and cracking. Ah, I like broke his glasses. I don't think I ever realized that's what I really did. Clown? No, I feel sick. I think we all feel a little bit sick after what I did today. Why is this one attack so high damage? This is the one attack that does like 50 damage per hit. I died again. Alright, third time's the charm. Wow, I'm actually trash? Why am I so much worse at this? I already beat you on my first try. Why am I having difficulty now? Okay, this is a problem. Maybe I should try changing my armor, huh? Why do I even have equipped? I've died like 5 times or something. 4 times? I'm losing track. That's how bad it is. Alright, what do I actually have equipped? I think I have like pure garbage equipped, don't I? Oh my god, pretty much. Defense 6. Well, I can't even go back unless I, you know, load an old save. Alright, I'm gonna have to make do with what I have now. Time to get good, son. I guess this is my real ultimate boss fight of this chapter. Okay, I got a new strategy. Instead of spending all my TP on the X/attack, how about I just attack you regularly? Yeah, I stopped trying to be a pacifist. I'm actually fighting now. I attack regularly and I save the TP for the big heal. There we go. Okay, I got past that attack. That's a difficult one. Now, let's see. You say anything new? Nah, I think I've already exhausted his dialogue. Yeah, I just have to win. I don't know, there's nothing to say. I just have to get his HP to 0. Nothing more? Don't die now, please. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, it's been a long time since I made it this far. Now, let's I don't know, do commentary, see if I can make it past this. This attack is faster too. I was pure luck, I don't know how I made that. How much? Oh, it's not even halfway! Why did I not have better healing items and stuff? I might die next X/, please don't die. Okay, don't you want me a big shot? Yes, please, make me a big shot. Let's go. I destroyed it before it even spawned in. That's how good I am. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, sweet. Sweet peepers. Peepers, no! Get out of here. Tammy! You're an egg master. You got any hints? 1 HP, are you serious? Okay. Please. Please. This is so difficult. Oh my god, it's there! That's like the easiest attack of them all. Oh, this is just painful. Alright, heal up. I'm out of items almost, man. Yeah, I need to win this fight properly. There's no other way to do it. Yeah, you want to wait until they all are hittable with your shot and then fire. Wow, I actually did it. Alright, I can get a good attack in. Please. Smooth taste of Neo. Yeah, Neo has such a good taste. This eye attack is surprisingly difficult. Finally! No more eyes! I took out your eyes. That's like your weak point. It's everyone's weak point, isn't it? Okay, I might make this. Alright. No commentary, just focus on dodging. Dodging. No commentary, he said. This is so tense, like you have no idea. Okay, how much health? I'm not risking it, I'm healing. Oh, I can't heal. What do we got? Of course I can heal. Yes, Mike, please pick up the phone. I will. Light candy, revive me? Sure, whatever. I'll eat the light candy. That's how evil I am now. I ate Susie's chalk. Alright, this attack does get more difficult. Oh, no, it's for you. Yeah, this is the first I've gotten. Alright, we're making real progress now. Let's go. I got this. X-Slash? Maybe I win right now? Yeah? Yeah? That would be cool. Of course not. That's the new. The @ $@ exclamation mark taste of Spamton. Ah, this again, huh? Alright. I did this once. I can do it again. Wreck? Record? I'm recording, not you. Spew? Wait, the attack is the same, but like, there's a graphic there that wasn't there before. What's up with that? Why is that different? The game did an update. Smells like rotten glass. Alright, this should be it. Regular attack? No? One more attack? I got full health. Ah, we did. Okay, so, wow. I think I died like 6 times or so. That was officially, no, literally the most difficult fight I've ever had in the entirety of Undertale. Yes, I mean it, including Undertale. My esteemed customer, I see you are attempting to deplete my HP. I'll admit, you got some guts, kid. But in a 1-for-1 battle, Neo never loses. I mean, sure. Maybe it's time for a little blue light special. What does that even mean? What? Spamton's, his attack dropped, his defense rose greatly. It looks like it was powering up, like... High defense? Really? I thought you would have been high attack. Didn't you know? Neo is famous for its high defense. That's extremely ironic if you play an Undertale. Now, enjoy the fireworks, kid. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, not difficult. Don't die. I can still die. Are you serious? Okay, is this... Huh? Chris called for help, but nobody came. What? You're calling friends? You think you can beat me with your friends' magic? Go ahead, kid. Call all you want. No one will ever pick up. Just like no one picked up when you were trying to reach out to Mike. I can shoot the little Spamtons as well. Well, if I attack you then, huh? How good is your defense, really? Well, it's good. It's quite good. But I'll say you're literally in the next room. You've been talking to Queen for how long? Please. I need help. I don't think I deserve it, but I need it. No, the only way to progress, I think, is to talk to Ralsei, or like, Ralsei, please. Chris called for help, but nobody came. Go ahead and scream into the receiver. Okay, now it's like Toby Fox is referencing, you know, Flowey. Let's just say it. The voice runs out eventually. Yeah. Your voice, their voice, until you realize you are all alone. Where is Mike now? Spamton's Neo defense is towering. Susie's even further away. Nobody came. There will be no more miracles, no more magic. You will lose it when you try to see too far. You lost it when you tried to see too far. You lost it. I mean, this battle can't last forever. Spamton. This has to end eventually. Susie again. You make me sick. Muttering your lost friends' name at the bottom of a dumpster. Mike. No one's gonna help you. Get that through your beautiful head, you little worm. Okay, some like Rules card influence. You have like influence of so many characters, especially like, you know, that one. It's awkward talking about like Undertale without actually talking about it. Noelle? You whispered Noelle's name. Her? You're still trying to use her? You think she can hear you now, muttering her name? What's she gonna do? Make me an ice cream? Hey, is it cold in here or is it just me? Ow. I think she woke up, assuming she was ever asleep. What is happening? We sealed the fountain, and Noelle helped me. And what is Susie and are they still in? I mean, of course they can't be. They can't be left behind. The physical bodies will always be. Oh, this is like even weirder than like anything in Undertale because this is like, how do I say this? It's not like fake. The Dark World isn't fake per se, but like having bad stuff like that carry over into the quote unquote real overworld is so much creepier. You know what I mean? Huh? Birdie's alarm? A dream. It was really just Susie? Susie, what are you doing here? You invited us to study, remember? Oh my god, what? Like, I've already accepted that Birdley died, kind of, sort of, but like him not waking up in this world, if that's what's gonna happen, is so much worse. If you die in the Dark World, do you die in real life? I mean, the answer could still be no. Oh, right, I did, didn't I? You're in a good mood. Did you, have a good dream? Look at those shifty eyes. Look at those shifty eyes Susie's giving. It was a nightmare. Oh. I'm just happy I woke up. The end was nice though. What happened? Well, yeah, Birdley, time to go. Oh no. Birdley? Gosh, you've been studying too much, Birdley. Honestly, you deserve a little rest, you know? Sweet dreams. She just leaves? Him behind like that? What are you doing? You don't have a tail. Do you, Susie? Huh? No way, of course not. Really? That's great. Huh. Yeah, I just went and checked my old video. Susie's tail wagged when she was lying, apparently. Like there must be some sort of meaning to this tail not her not noticing the tail. I don't know what it is though. Like what, Susie didn't lie ever here? Or like what? Hmm. Somehow it doesn't feel like we just saved the world. Chris, hey, wait a second. We actually saved the world. That's all the same. That's why I'm skipping it. Are we gonna talk about Birdley? Kinda sucks that Noelle forgot though. Whatever, let's get out of here. I guess we just think that Birdley is asleep. I mean, he is maybe asleep. I mean, let's not rule that out. Let's quickly check this. Yeah, it's all the same, isn't it? All right, so let's check. Let's check Chris's thing, I guess. Ball of junk, glass cards, same. All the same. Call home. Oh yeah, Birdley, are you okay, man? He doesn't seem to be awake. Well, it's nothing that grim, I guess. He's not dead, but he's not awake either. And we're just gonna leave him here, I guess. Phone call? Anything different? How's your group project? Nah, it's all the same. All right, let's proceed. So now what? Are we just gonna like go around town again and reach the ending again? All right, I'm cutting out everything as usual, unless there's something new. Time to check everything again. Let's see real quick if anything's different in here. Yeah, so like this run seems to be like it's gonna be canon, which is interesting because like it's so extremely different from all the other runs. And like, you know, Fox said, oh, there's only one ending, but like if both the quote unquote normal path and this freeze path is canon, it feels like there should be two endings at least, right? Yeah, Noob is still not here. Yeah. Oh man, what's gonna happen in chapter 3 if I use this path? Is this gonna be different or what? I really like how there's like this alternate path in chapter 2, even though chapter 1 didn't have one. Yeah, this just seems to be the normal ending, just like always. Nothing will change, huh? Hey Sean, got anything to say about I don't know? It appears to have a shadow crystal. Oh, so doing this... Wait, what? Unfortunately, I believe you are missing one from your previous adventures. Wait, what? Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't defeat that clown? Perhaps you just haven't remembered that you had yet. That's right. As long as you ever defeated that enemy in the past, then perhaps even now that crystal might turn up somewhere, perhaps. No, Sharkos, you found it. You can't see it, so perhaps you didn't notice. Didn't you defeat him? Didn't you defeat Javel? I'm confused. I did defeat Javel in this save file in chapter 1. Here, I'll take that. Now you have collected 2 of them. What? Okay, I didn't quite catch that. The point is, I have 2 of them now. It's all the same. So I got Spamton's thing as well. Even though is Spamton like what did we do with him? I don't even remember. Is he dead? Did we kill him? Man, that's just this whole. Yeah, this definitely is a weird path. So I guess my final thoughts, if this is the true ending, I don't know what to make of this. Like, Noelle, who is? What am I saying? I mean, Noelle, eat the cake. Yeah, we don't get to talk to Noelle at the end of this chapter at all, so we can't really have a closure with her. A closure, closing discussion in the overworld with you. Left them behind. Yeah. Man, I don't know what to make of this. This is so... I guess I'm gonna watch that video I was talking about, huh? The one where it talks about Noelle and her behavior. Yeah, and talk about my friend. Like, I assume that finally, after this, everything will be fully done, right? There will be no more big content I could do. Like, maybe... Hey, guys, so what do you have to say about this whole adventure? You're breathing kind of heavy. That's what you get from Chris's pocket. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Noelle, we made Noelle do some very dark stuff. I mean, she thinks it's all a dream, which thank goodness, because that will at least take the edge off of it. But we still... Birdly, man. Birdly. And the darkness in there that we heard, they're still real, So it's not like it was all just a dream. No, we still did... Well, she did. I made her do really bad things for real. That's... I guess it's a good thing she believes it was all fake. I don't know where this is going, yeah. I got nothing to really say. Maybe maybe what I'll do is I'll have a think about this after I'm done recording for like a day or two, talk to my friend, see if there's anything I've left, and maybe I'll add like my final thoughts at the end of this video. How about that? That seems like a much better way of doing things. Yeah, let's do that. For now, let's see if the current ending is different. Noelle should still be in the hospital, right? So this should be new stuff, maybe. Let's see if, yeah, so last time, she did gain some confidence with her dad and stuff. Let's see if, now that she's done all that, this changes. Silver Drake, huh? That's a new one. Alright, what's the plan, honey? Maybe we could try... Ice Shock? That has a whole new meaning now. Ice on the Ice Palace, boss? Don't you want to try a Fire Shock or something? Huh? Yeah, you're right. Here, how about letting me control it for a bit? No, I'll control it for myself. I'd like you to be a controller hog, honey. You feeling alright? Huh? Me? Of course. I'm fine, Dad. I fell asleep in the library and, just had a weird dream. Noelle, I knew that bird brain put you to sleep. What do? Start lecturing you on his theorem of the inequality in children's fighting games? No, he fell asleep too. Wow, he even put himself to sleep. Yeah, I guess so. Well, sounds like you two have been hitting the books too hard. Why don't you go home and hibernate? I'll see you tomorrow at the church. Oh, they're also church going people. I didn't know that. Dad? Are you gonna be okay to go? Of course. You take it easy, honey. Okay then, yeah, I'll go home and rest. See you tomorrow, honey. Bye, Dad. Love you. Man, my Rudy voice is so inconsistent. I want to apologize for it. I don't know what I'm doing with it. Chris? Chris, what are you doing here? Hell if I know. Susie? This seems to be looping together. Looping back into itself, I mean. Did you just call me Charisma? Oh, Christmas. I thought you called me Charisma. I was like, that's the opposite of what I am, man. Hey, you got anything new to say about Noelle? Look, Chris, can't say much, but Noelle might look like she has it all, but her mother, it's all the same. I mean, Noelle's behavior is still the same as it is, before. I mean, she hogged the controller. That's a little bit different than what she would usually do, but it's not that different that it would change his dialogue, That's all the same. All right, I see how it is. Oh, hey Susie, mind if I have another word with you for a sec? Is this new? Guess I'll be a sec, Chris? He wants to talk to... Is it about the things? I mean... What? Come on, it was just a bad dream. Who's talking? Wait, what is happening? Must be Noelle, obviously. Right. Even so, it was so real, I can't get it out of my mind. That voice, telling me what to do. What? Why are you saying that voice and not Chris? Like you knew it was Chris telling you to do that. He even said so multiple times, right? A voice unlike Chris's, alright? Alright, I'm listening. What, like the ring? Did the ring speak to you? Some sort of inner voice in your head? Spamton? A terrifying voice. I don't know what to make of this. Chris. Recently, there's been something different about them. Yeah, you can say that again. Why hasn't anyone else noticed it? Oh, because I only acted weird when you were around. When Susie and Ralsei came back, I went back to acting like the old Chris. Yeah, we are like freaking just messing her up psychologically by like acting like as weird as possible as we have. I have to figure it out. Like I think I could use the word gaslighting here and actually mean it. Like we're tricking her into believing a different type of reality, into like doubting her own like sense of reality, her own actions. That's gaslighting by definition. I am not misusing the word. Why is Chris acting so strange? Why do they keep coming to the hospital? Good question. To see your father, to see you. Okay, I cannot possibly say, alright, I have to say this. Wait, how am I talking to you? What, I just realized, why can I say anything? To see your father, well, that's a lie. To see you. Huh? Chris? How long have you been standing there? You really scared me, you know? Keep it together, Noelle. There's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, I went to see you. That's really reaffirming. After all, a dream is just a dream, right? Yeah, it's a good thing you believe that. Chris? Why are you wearing my watch? When did you... Oh my god. I equipped her watch, didn't I? Like, gameplay-wise, I actually did do that. In your dream. I'm pretty much telling her her dream was not a dream. Hey, Chris. Let's beat it already. Man, you can't tell me about Noelle, like her favorite things, places she'd like to go. No idea what the hell that was about. Yeah, she looks at Susie right now because I think she realized that dream was not a dream. So what the hell were you two doing? Oh, nothing, Susie. I was just about to go home. See ya. Oh, we're just talking in the hallway, I assume. Wow. So we just pretty much that was creepy. We just like told her that was not a dream in like a very creepy way with the watch. Guess she's afraid of me again, huh? No, she's not afraid of you. She's afraid of herself, her own actions. Not you, Susie. Man, would be nice. If she knew that everything that happened was real, huh? Oh, Susie. No, it wouldn't be nice. Come on, try to be a little more enthusiastic, huh? The only path where they, like, did the things they did is the path where we had to freeze Birdley. Man, that sucks. Oh, there's no music! Are you getting creepy again, or if we go back? Music? Hello? Sorry, I used to blow my energy now. Probably not very fun to talk to you, but see you soon, alright? Is it all the same? Yeah, it is. What is happening? Why is there music? I am not Making a jump cut until I hear music. Nothing here changed, right? Oh, what are we doing to... music is back. I should be happy, I guess. Well, I just talked to Undine and her whole thing, and she gave me the box of heart candy. Heart candy of all the shapes. It's not yours. Will that stop you? Well, you know Chris by now. You unhesitatingly devoured the box of heart-shaped candies. Okay, I didn't do this. Your guts are being destroyed. You accept this destruction as a part of life. Alright, some levity. I didn't even try to do that. Why didn't I try to do that? Yeah, you do that. Alphys, can I tell you about the fact I ate all the candy? No, I didn't even know I could eat the candy. Alright, I know it's see Noelle, is she alright? Like, my god, it's actually, like, genuinely traumatizing what just happened if she realizes it's not a dream. Yeah, let's talk about Noelle. You know anything new about her? The lights, taught her protection spells. Yeah, I wish. They slips into darkness. Oh my god, was this the whole thing a reference to what just happened now? You walk among the dark, protect her. Oh my god, this whole thing was foreshadowing this whole route, wasn't it? Yeah, no, you're not talking about Susie. You were talking about what we just did, that this is possible. Oh, wait, that's new. Oh, you just said, oh, brother, I never mentioned my brother to you. Why do you know about that? I guess I never... Yeah, I never did talk to Sans about that, huh? I never mentioned him to you, did I? Not gonna lie. A little weird you ask. I never let my brother hang out with a stranger. Yeah, we shouldn't know his brother even exists. Especially not alone. Or in my house. That'd be way too irresponsible. Yeah, so he doesn't even want his brother to be alone with strangers. Like, that's how, that's like their... Yeah, you know, their... relationship. Pirate seems to be a lot more... He needs to be protected a lot more in this world, I feel, compared to Undertale. Try to have some self-awareness, alright? Meanwhile, I'll ask what his schedule is. Can I see that again? I see, it loops back. Yeah, I never checked this, huh? Alright, Susie at the gates. Susie and Noelle, I mean. Yeah, it's locked. Will we ever be able to enter her house? I mean, it seems likely. I mean, if there's a locked door in a previous chapter, in the next chapter, there's a good chance we'll be able to go inside. That's how these things work, right? Alright, that's all. I did everything I could think to do, and this should be officially the end. Yep, let's go. Ready for the third time by now? Alright, so man, what are my knee-jerk reaction thoughts on? Like, I've already said everything. I'm honestly not really sure what to make of it. We just became extremely protective, creepily, like, involved with Noelle, and then we made her do bad things in the goal of getting stronger, so to say. Yeah, sure. But it also led to good things, though. Like, it wasn't strictly bad. Because it is clear that Noelle was more adventurous with Susie, at least, so that is an upside. I mean, who knows what will happen now that she thinks... who knows if how she will react in Chapter 3 now that she knows it's not a dream, but still, you know. I do intend on inserting my own thoughts here. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll make a jump cut right here, and I will skip to like a future me that has more knowledge, but I will keep the gameplay going. Yeah, just have something moving in the background. Unless something changes in its ending. So let's skip to future Mug right now. Future me. Mug, that's my name, by the way. Mug, M-U-G. Just in case you were confused by that. And here is Future Mug. It has been a few days. I have had some time to gather my thoughts, and I also watched a full Let's Play. Ooh, so I finally got to see how other people react to stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Anyways, I have written down some stuff I want to talk about. Number 1, death equals December. I never realized that. Yeah, death is probably short for December. Makes a lot of sense. Number 2, what has been going on with Noelle? That's the burning question this run, isn't it? I did watch that video just now that I mentioned, that analysis video. It's been linked in you should see it right now. It's linked. I'm linking the video. So, Noelle experienced some type of cognitive dissonance, essentially. She obviously did not like hurting others. The problem was, she was the one that did it. Despite the fact that Chris, or the player, was ordering her to do it, she was still the one to not only make the decision to do it, but the one to actually do it. However, she did like getting more powerful and having more agency, actually doing something rather than just letting everything happen passively. The player was the one who pushed her into moving past this learned helplessness, as it's called. Learned helplessness is when you fail so much at doing something and you just give up entirely, not even trying. Throughout the game, we see Noelle try to do stuff like talking up in class, but she keeps getting shut down by having Burley talk over her or just having other people make decisions for her. In other words, Noelle just cannot seem to affect anything, except, of course, until the end of the game, where she does stand up for herself and she realizes standing up against Queen does change stuff. She stay with her friends by doing that, essentially, and having Queen realize that what she is doing makes no sense. Anyway, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? So yeah, in both paths, the normal path and the Snowgrave path, Noelle gets more confidence to do what she wants in very different ways. In the normal path, it is through the encouragement of her friends, so it's like a very positive way of learning to get more agency. And maybe she even modeled her behavior a bit from Susie, because Susie obviously is very good at standing up for herself and breaking the rules and stuff like that. So maybe she'd learn a bit from her. In the Snowgrave path, she learns up to stand by herself through repeated and forceful, yet vague commands from the player. Through those, she learns that, well, she does actually have a choice to do. If she actually does do it, things around her will change. She can affect her environment and other people. She learned that in a very, destructive way, but she did learn that lesson in his Snowgrave path as well in a very different way. About Noelle's amnesiac streaks or dissociative states, the video I linked didn't talk about that at all, but I think it's more or less just some sort of defense mechanism to deal with the aforementioned cognitive dissonance. Specifically, if she can't remember the bad and only remembers getting stronger, that's a lot more pleasant. She doesn't have to remember her doing all the bad things and just the good stuff, then yeah. That's a way of dealing with that. Next up is Noelle, Queen calling Noelle strong. Why? Why exactly does Noelle call... Why is she strong exactly? So when did Queen meet Noelle? Well, she met Noelle before anyone else even appeared, right? And when we came along, she was already captured by her, pretty much, more or less. Notice how in this image, the environment looks completely broken and the surrounding monsters are all scared. Scared of who? Scared of Queen? Yeah, that's what you would think, right? But it could actually be the case that they were scared of Noelle as well. It seems that the damage might have been caused by there having been a giant fight between Noelle and Queen. And well, she lost in the end, but still, Queen recognized her strength, her power, and maybe that's why she said she was powerful. Maybe Burley was there too. I don't know what exactly happened with Burley when he came in the Dark World, but still, he clearly did not get captured. But yeah, maybe Noelle literally is physically powerful, and that's why Queen is so interested in getting her to be her peon. And maybe Noelle simply forgot about this the same way she forgets about her doing the bad stuff. She just had all those amnesic episodes, which explains why she needed the tutorial, because she just forgot, that defense mechanism triggered again when she fought Queen. And, maybe she even did, freaking Snowgrave, or she was just really strong in general. Maybe she even, killed some of the more minor monsters, who knows, just like the Addison. When she attacked the Addison, they just disappeared entirely, right? They didn't even get frozen, that's why I saw no evidence. So that's a very interesting idea, I love that. Another idea I read in the comment section of that video is that Queen actually met Noelle even earlier than that. Maybe it's more the case that Queen met Noelle through answering her internet search queries, and Noelle thought Queen thought she was strong because she managed to persevere past the loss of Des, her sister. And now that Noelle was in the Dark World with her, Queen wanted to help Noelle by making her gain more agency and being more self-assured. Now she could physically affect her, not just answering questions via the internet, more or less. That's also a very interesting idea of how Noelle is strong and why Queen is so determined throughout the entire adventure to help her. Also, here in the background video, I'm choosing... Yeah, you can read it. This is new content technically, but yeah, read it yourself. What else? So yeah, Queen and Noelle have a very interesting relationship. The more you think about it, the more background stuff you figure out. There's so much obviously speculation. I went on Reddit. There's lots of ideas floating around, speculation about everything and anything. Lots of Gaster stuff. Again, I'm not buying the Gaster. Gaster, in my opinion, is not a character in Deltarune at all. He's never been mentioned in any way, shape, or form, and there's no real hard evidence to say that Gaster is even a part of this game. Yeah, I know, the mystery man behind the tree. Just because a mystery person exists doesn't mean it has to be Gaster. Same goes for the person that called Spamton during the fight. Mystery person does not have to equal Gaster. Alright, anyway, moving on. The mayor, Noelle's mom, could very well be the mayor. This is something I realized during the Let's Play I watched. We know that the mayor is a she, and she also fits with what we know of Noelle's mom. So yeah, bringing up the bingo card, we do know who the mayor is. Well, it's not really been explicitly said, but yeah, you know, let's mark it off anyway. Who cares? I'm not gonna win the bingo card anyways. About Des, everyone thinks she's dead, which that's absolutely a possible interpretation. She doesn't have to be dead though. She could simply be missing. Maybe kidnapped, gotten lost. Maybe she literally decided to get up and leave her life behind and just abandon her family for whatever reason. We don't know. A good piece of evidence that she might not be dead is when we go to the graveyard, there's no headstone for Des. Why is that? Well, maybe quite simply because she's not actually dead. Is Queen some sort of representation of Noelle's mom? That's also an idea I've seen in that video, and it's very interesting. When she did the Snowgrave attack, she said, quote, going home. Like she was going home, right? And I thought that meant that she was going back to the light world. But no. What she did is she went in the dark world room made by Queen. Yeah, like her bedroom that Queen made for her. That's what she considers home. Why is that? That was framed as a jail, a prison in the normal route. So what exactly is going on there? There's also lots of other pieces of evidence that I can't remember at the moment. But yeah, there does seem to be some sort of interesting idea that Queen might somehow be a representation of Noelle's mom. So remember my comment at the beginning of this Let's Play where I talked about this TV and how, like, oh, is this gonna be like Persona? Well, maybe there's something to it. Maybe it is like Persona, kind of. Who knows? However, a strike against this idea. If Queen is a representation of her mom, then that must mean that the king is a representation of her dad, which makes no sense, because the king and Rudy they're not at all similar, not even close. So that's a strike against that idea. Okay, another note. The player is not Chris, we're just controlling them. This isn't some sort of earth-shattering revelation, I have known this from the start. But I did talk a lot as if Chris and the player is the same. I know they're not. It's just, as a Let's Player, it's very easy to talk like that, because you always, like, live in. You always imagine yourself being a character, but yeah, I have always known that, so again, I've never had doubts about that. But I have seen more stuff and realized more stuff about this relationship between the player and Chris. There's lots of evidence that Chris gets very annoyed or angry whenever the player makes certain choices, as is made clear by other characters stating that Chris looks displeased. A very good example is when the player makes Chris play the piano badly. They get annoyed because they can probably play the piano very well, but like we can't. Or like we made him play very poorly and that pissed them off. An even better example is Chris's reaction to Spamton after the Spamton fight. Chris had what I described as a panic attack, and then they got reassured and calmed down by Susie and Ralsei, right? Well, what could have caused that reaction from Chris? Well, how about Chris being controlled, being very similar to Spamton being controlled by those wires? And it reminded them of what we are doing, we the player are doing to Chris, always being puppeted by someone else, and that's why they had their reaction, because Spamton got freed of the control, but Chris is still stuck being controlled by us. I've also seen a lot of people, there's also lots of themes about like freedom, control, fate, and agency. Fate being represented by the prophecy that Ralsei loves talking about especially, and can we act against the prophecy, yes or no? Ralsei also seems to have a very clear idea of how the game should be going on. Like, my Game Master Ralsei theory has not been proven, but again, in Chapter 2, Ralsei did act like it. Like, he always knew that something should happen a certain way, something along those lines. Much less than in Chapter 1, though, but still. Also, if Chris dislikes the player so much, why do they keep putting their soul back in their body and giving us control again? Is taking out their soul like some sort of short-term possibilities? Like, if they take out the soul for too long, something bad happens or it's not possible? Something to think about, right? I've also seen some people in the comment section trying to link Asgore getting fired Dessa's disappearance, and the Holiday family growing farther apart from the Dreamer family, together with a mystery bunker that Chris seems to be afraid of for whatever reason. Like, that's all linked. These are all linked elements, but it's too speculative for me. I'm sure you can find stuff about that. Maybe not, but it's an interesting thought I had. But yeah, it's a bit too speculative for me. But yeah, there's lots of mystery stuff still that needs to be answered and will be answered in future chapters, I'm sure. Speaking of future chapters, in chapter 1, it had a big theme of your choices don't matter, right? And it seems to have been broken with the Snowgrave route, because chapter 2 clearly has 2 routes, yeah? And they're gonna have consequences on chapter 3, most likely. That's how, it should be. So, does that mean that your choices don't matter? It's false? Your choices do matter? Did Toby Fox change his mind? I don't think so. I think he is still on that path of your choices not mattering. It could simply be true that you have choices you can make, but in the end, there will only be one ending. Remember, Toby Fox did say only one ending. So if you look at it like that, then yeah, even though you have choices and things do change, in the end, there's only one ending. So in that sense, your choices still don't matter. And that also goes back in with the theme of control and us puppeting Chris and their choices not mattering, our choices not mattering. Yeah, it's all like a big theme of, again, freedom versus control and that kind of stuff. So with that being said, I've reached the end of my list of the stuff I want to talk about. I'm sure there's more, but at this point, I can keep going on forever. I think this is officially the end of my Let's Play. I am not sure what I'm even gonna put here. I'm not sure if yeah, it's the end. I got anything else to do. I've exhausted all of the content the game has to offer. Minus some little dialogue things, minor stuff that I missed or could not have seen because I didn't choose certain options in chapter 1. But yeah, now it's officially the end. So the game, again, I loved pretty much every second of it. I can't wait for chapter 3 like everyone else. And this is it. This is the point where I stop talking. So if you have watched this far into the video, or into the whole Let's Play, if you've been here for the beginning, then whew, you are dedicated. That's again. I already thanked you, but still, I'm gonna thank you again. It's really cool knowing that someone actually watched this. So that'll be it. I'll be there when chapter 3, 4, and 5 get released, for sure. Don't worry about that. It'll be a few years. It'll be like at least 2 years. If Toby Fox is like Speedy Gonzales, and he just somehow makes those 3 chapters in 2 years. It's gonna be a bit longer than that, I presume. But thank you guys for watching, and well, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, see ya.